Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In my last video I covered artifact basics. This one's more for how to dress your heroes and get the most out of them. A couple of things I might not have covered in my last video was where to get some of the things. Hope and Zeal, you go get those in the arena loot at the end of the week. Charge and Days come from in the events. There's a treasure chest in there as part of the loot that you can get Charge and Days artifacts from. And Fury and Determination come from War. So for the last four there, Charge, Days, Fury, and Determination, you would need to be part of a guild that does War. So look for a good guild to grow with. Really helpful. The other piece of artifact was in here. These mana generation ones. Caster set. The main reason you want one of those is because it gives you mana gain +1. Now you see down here, she has Mrs. Claus has a mana gain of 23. If I can get that up to 25, it means she would only need 4 gems on her turn to special. As it is, it would take 20. It would take 5 to get her there. So the big key numbers on those are get to 20 for 5 gems on the hero's turn, and 25, so it's only 4 gems on a hero's turn. Now remember, there's always a spot down here at the bottom where you can gain an extra mana gen when you get her passive all done up to the maximum. So always check in there. There's another spot to get your mana gen. Okay, now off to the main reason for the video. It was to discuss about how to gear your heroes. Step 1 is let's find a hero that we're going to work on. I have a few that are undressed. So, let's start with this Horus guy. The first thing you do is you read his card. He has a 100% chance to inflict Provoke on all enemies for 3 turns. Then he gains Reflect and he gains Immunity. Now, if we're unsure about what any of these things do, what we do is we pop out of here, over to the lexicon. Nope, not the lexicon, the library. Over into the library, and you roll down here into Heroes. And we roll down here into statuses. And then we can roll down here and find out about anything that we are unsure of. Now, Provoke. Let's go see what that thing looks like. Go down here, we got Taunt, Reflect. Where's my Provoke? Did I miss it? They make this so easy to find stuff in here now, don't they? Perhaps Provoke is down in here. I should have looked this up, eh? But anyways, this will be kind of what you guys are doing. There she is. There's the Provoke. The hero perfected by this status can only attack the enemy that applied it. Allies cannot choose targets during the turns of a hero affected by this status. So, now you understand where Provoke is. Saw how to find this? I can't believe you guys couldn't find this before. It was so simple and easy to find. So let's pop back out of here and I'll show you how to get back in here. Into the library. Up in here we got find the heroes. Then you roll down in here to find the statuses. And then you roll down and you get used to coming in here. You will be rolling through here to read about all of these because as you can see there's quite a few of them that you might need to roll through and try to figure out. Okay. So we learned about Provoke. Now we're back to check out that hero. Did I mention you should probably get yourself a pen and a piece of paper to keep track of these little things while you're working on a hero? So we understand about Provoke. Reflect, I'll give you a little bit of information. You can bounce back to the library and check things out later. Reflect is when they hit you and you do more damage, and Immunity means that they can't land any statuses on you. So, things that we've learned about what our hero needs is he's going to need some accuracy to land the Provoke. Now, what's he got going on over here in his passive? Gets 7% accuracy if he's missing some hit points. He gains some hit points for every dead ally when using his specialty ability. And he's got a tiny little chance to resurrect a random ally with 15% hit points when he takes damage from gemstones. Okay, again, I'm not seeing anything that really matters for dressing the hero. So this guy's pretty simple. He just needs accuracy and enough hit points and defense because everybody's going to get mad at him and be attacking him because of that provoke thing. So, when I go in to dress a hero, I would want this guy to be fast. So, when I go in to dress a hero, the ones I find hardest to get dressed are the gloves and the armor and the boots. The other ones are always pretty much the same flat stats, so you don't really get going anywhere. So I go messing around in the boots, see what I got going on. Defense could help that guy. I'm going for the extra 15% speed boost on this guy to get him going a little quicker. So you go through here and you see what you have. Well, I wouldn't have minded speed boots, but I'm not seeing those. Maybe we can go find a pair of speed boots up in defense. Maybe in res. Wander around, see what you got. But we know what we're looking for this hero, at least. Okay? That's the basic idea, is find out what you're looking for. I go for that. You may want on this guy, we'll go back down here where we were playing with the speed boots. Check your armor. See if you got the accuracy armor you wouldn't mind having. I so need to get back into the rift, but there, I found not a great set of accuracy armor. See, I've got the one flat stat on the bottom, but there is a little bit of speed for me and some hit points. I'm making this guy be a tanky hero. Lots of hit points, lots of defense. He's just going to stand there and take a beating. I'm going to have to run him with a healer, but that's how you dress this hero. So I go looking for things like there's one piece. I've got the accuracy armor. That good enough to get me started, I think. I actually like this one better. Get a little bit of res and a little bit of hit points, but I'm giving up the speed. So then you'd kind of roll these and see how they come up. Like this one over here, if I was to upgrade this a little bit and find out that it's going to go on the... Oh, it went for the speed. So that's nice. If it had gone on the hit point, the flat stat, it would definitely make that one a little less desirable for me. So I'd go around and I'd be looking for, trying to find this guy some speed boots. So let's go check up in the defense area and see if I got speed boots. Well, I don't even have boots. Boy, do I ever have to go out looking. There's a bit more, Anyways, you're getting the idea. Clearly, I got to go out and find the better gear and go through this stuff and sell the stuff that I don't have. I've used most of my good artifacts, and, well, I need to get back into the rift. Okay, let's go discuss some more heroes that we're trying to dress up. Give you an idea of what you're looking for on that one. You definitely want the big hit points. Basic rule, whatever you go for defense, try to get yourself 10 times the hit points. So, like 3,000 defense, you want 30,000 hit points. Basic rule, for a tanky hero like this, you may want more defense than hit points. Go for more, maybe an 8-to-1 ratio. He's going to take quite a beating, so dress all your heroes and go for whatever they can do best. Now, you may want that guy in charge gear or determination gear or any of these other fancy types of artifacts, but bottom line, go for the stats that you need. He wants high hit points, high defense, some res, and as much speed as you can get into him so that he puts that provoke on first. Okay, another hero I was looking at getting dressed soon. I've got a few. My tip for you guys, when you're farming heroes, go out with your farmer. If you can't afford to use your dummies because you're saving on coins like I am, I don't have very many, as you notice. I just climbed up over 1 million. So if you're doing that, I send my heroes out undressed. Even this fancy Durgana up here. Where did she get to? I don't know where she got to. There she is. She hasn't been dressed. She's just a 660. She hasn't been dressed. So let's see what kind of stuff she's looking for. Now, this one's all about defense because she restores hit points based on how much defense she does. And then she gives it attack to all allies. Now, when you're giving it to your teammates, you don't need accuracy for that. So far all I'm seeing, big defense. Over here, if she's above 70% hit points, she gets increased accuracy to all allies for 4 turns when she uses her special. If she's above 50% hit points, she gives speed. First time her hit points drops below 20%, she gets protective shield. Well, now this is quite an easy hero to dress. She only wants speed and defense. you want your healers to be fairly quick, so they get the heal on. So speed and defense for this hero is pretty much all you're looking for. So again, when I was going for the equipment, definitely speed, again with the Swift set. So I'd be going through here, check the boots and the armor and gloves, see what you can get going for her first. The other ones are easy to fill in with all the other sets, but start with your gloves, armor, boots, see what you can get going on. Okay, she was simple and easy. We can move along. Max her defense. She'll get a big heal. Everybody's happy, and she'll be sturdy as anything. Okay, now I've got a couple of these little hitters to do. I've got this Bahedge guy, and I've got Tarlak. Where did he get to? He moved down here. Zahir and Tarlak. Now, when we start with Tarlak, you're going to notice defense-based hitter here. Deals damage to a single enemy, 260% of his defense. And he does a stun. So, we need defense and accuracy. What else we got going on? He gets increased defense at the start of the wave, so that's a nice little bonus. So if you're dressing this guy, defense, hit points, enough to keep him standing. Definitely accuracy to land that stun. So accuracy, if you're trying to land on some of these guys, just in case the defenses have some res, I'd get it up a little, go about 120% res. If you're going to be playing higher in the arena, you definitely want above that. But about 120% res gives you a decent chance to land on just about everybody for war. Okay? Defense, get this guy beefy. As I said, 200, once you can max out his special, he gets up to 320% of his defense. So the more defense you get, the better off he hits you. But you're going to have to spend a little bit of your time trying to get his accuracy up as well. So it's a balance when you're building heroes. But reading the cards, key, so you at least know what you're looking for. Okay, next one I was going to go for was this Zahir guy. Now let's find out what he's up to. Okay, he does 2 attacks, just bam bam. But he's an attack-based hitter. Okay? And he ignores some defense. That's pretty great. Not going to get up to a huge attack, 200%, but 200 plus 200%, 400%. Should be a decent hitter. I don't know, I haven't got him dressed yet to find out how he does. Crit damage goes up. So if you build him pretty beefy, he's going to gain some crit damage. But the problem is his attack-based hitters don't go very good. Because for all hitters, I generally try to... Well, let's finish off going and discussing the other guy too. So that guy, back to Zahir for a sec. He didn't need any accuracy. The only thing he's looking for is attack. That's it. So a little bit of hit points because of his passive that seems to give him crit damage. So if you give him a little extra hit points, he gets some extra crit damage, or we just give him extra crit. I keep pressing too many buttons. The other hero I was looking at getting dressed up was this Zahir guy that I've hidden up here somewhere. Where did he go? Here he is. Bahedge. Okay. This is another attack-based hitter, but this guy's trying to land assassin marks as well. And then he's going to blow up the assassin mark. So he's going to want some accuracy as well. Now, accuracy is increased by 10%. And then he gains an extra little bit of accuracy for each one. So you may not need to go too crazy with the accuracy, but considering this guy's going to be trying to land these assassin marks and then blow them up, I'd go fairly high accuracy and the attack. Now, the other thing you need on all the hitters is you want these crit rates and crit damage. Ideally, on hitters, get it up near 100% and get the crit damage up to about 200%. Remember, you always lose about 15% when you're attacking the wrong color. So you may want to be at 115% to give yourself a 100% chance to crit. So roughly 100% lets you crit just about every time. So go with that and get your crit damage as much as you can up near 200. All the while, you're trying to build this guy's attack and get him a little bit of accuracy so that he can land the assassin marks. And attack-based hitters are a little tough because don't forget you got to squeeze in some hit points in defense so he doesn't fall over. The attack-based hitters are more glass cannon-like. When I go down here, the other two I was discussing, like Tarlac, throw a little bit of extra attack into him. Remember, he was a defense-based hitter, so he's going to have big defense and a good hit that way, and he'll be fairly sturdy because of his defense. But the gem damage is going to be really low if you don't put any attack into that hero. Remember, he still needs the crits, same 100, 200 kind of ideas, and that's how you get him going. The other one was the Zahir. He was the attack. Didn't need anything else, so you can squeeze him a little bit more hit points in defense to make him happy. Remember, hitter. Get the crits in there, otherwise the hit won't be that big. Okay? So now you know what you're looking for. Good luck finding it in your gear. Don't forget you have to pop out to the rifts often to go find better gear, because you're never going to be satisfied with the stuff you have. You're always going to want better. Okay. Now, don't forget, back out here, library. Where was it? Library. Heroes. Statuses. And spend your time in here figuring out what it is that your hero does. Don't forget to do that part. Very important until you can figure out and remember what all that stuff does. The first weekend of the month is a free gear removal. So you can take the artifacts off your heroes for free. Just have to have the coins left to up your artifacts to make your hero back to where he was before or better. You can also try all kinds of different combos and swip them all in and out that weekend and see what you think is best for your hero. An example is I made Nefrona. First try I made her be a big hitter. Well, that wasn't very good. The second try I made her quicker. Went all speed and accuracy, and I definitely preferred the second attempt better than the first. Okay, the best tip for you guys to save coins when you're dealing with artifacts: upgrade your artifacts off of the hero. You won't need to remove them or wait a few weeks to get back into dealing with your hero. And you go through coins like mad, so any way to save a few is a good idea. Like I said in the other artifact video, you may be selling them after you up them to like level 9 or level 12, depending on how the substats went. It might turn out garbage. And just get rid of them. Don't put crappy artifacts on a hero, because a hero and crappy artifacts will not be good. Okay. What else? That's pretty much all I got for today's video. If you liked it, give me a like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and good luck.